The crypto halving is when Bitcoin cuts its rewards in half, and it comes around every 4 years and spikes a bull run that historically has created more crypto millionaires than at any point in the cycle. The good news is the next halving is in May 2025. Are you not familiar with crypto investing and want a more passive way to earn coins? Or maybe you have been in one too many crypto mining projects and you're still looking to hit the moon. Well, if you're interested to make 2024 the year that you finally make big returns in crypto, then you're in luck. I've been in the crypto space since Bitcoin was $2,000 and I've seen my fair share of successful and scam projects. In this video, I've spent over 2 weeks analyzing over 30 crypto projects to find the top 15 most profitable projects that you can start from today. All projects have been handpicked to be easy, have a low cost of entry, and a passive source of income. And if you watch till the end, I'll share with you a link to all my research and info, my bookmarks, and a bonus project that's earned me over $230 already at no start cost. Right, what are we waiting for? Let's get straight into it. Now, I spent over 2 weeks coming up with my top 15 passive crypto mining projects for 2024. And if you want access to all of the research and analysis that I've done, then I've got a link in the description. All you need to do is pop your email in there. Now, of course, it's free. You can put an amount in if you see any value in the video, but if not, you just type in 0, you click I want this, and it'll ask for your email. You'll get the top 15 crypto mining projects in PDF format. That's all of the research and analysis. You'll also get a free bonus coin. This bonus coin is earning around $31 a month, and nobody is talking about it. I'll also be including an editable Excel sheet to allow you to track all of the projects that I'm talking about and also add any that you're interested in. I'll include all 74 of my researched bookmarks so that you can instantly import them into your browser. You can also import them as grouped tabs if you wish. And it just means that if you're researching these projects, you've got access to all of the links that I talk about. And I'll also be including a link to all my discount codes to help you save money and also helps the channel. Right, I think we should jump straight into this video. Buckle up, it's going to be a long one, but it's going to be packed with value. So what are we going to cover in this video? We're going to cover passive crypto mining opportunities or DePIN projects, DePIN standing for Decentralized Physical Infrastructure Networks. That's any project that involves blockchain technology and a token incentive to build and maintain infrastructure, such as wireless networks, cloud services, mobile networks, etc. I've analyzed over 30 projects to identify the best 15 projects that you can start in 2024. This list is not exhaustive. Part 2 is coming soon. So what's the criteria for this list? It must be able to earn a tradable token. It must be reasonably priced. That's less than 3.5K. It must be easy to set up, must be easy to maintain and provide a passive income. And it must be something that's quick to receive or set up, less than 4 months. And there must be good potential for upside on the coin price. Now, that's just an opinion. It's not financial advice. So sorry to Planet Watch fans. No surprise, there's going to be no Planet Watch items on here. And I've ranked them as the lowest earning to the highest earning per month. Now, this video is not financial advice, but let's jump straight into the first crypto mining project of 2024. Number 15 is the Nodal project. Current price 0.0072 with estimated monthly earnings of $5.43. Now, OGs of the channel will remember when I did an in-depth review on this project. So hopefully you guys got in early and bagged yourself some amazing returns. There's a link in the top right-hand corner right now for that video. I'll also have it in the description, but I'm going to put a 2-minute timer on the clock and we're going to quickly run through exactly what Nodal is in 2 minutes. So Nodal is a decentralized network. It's a smartphone-powered network bringing Web3 into the physical world. Essentially, it utilizes your smartphone and its Bluetooth features to identify IoT devices that are around you, to map and geolocate these IoT devices. As you can see, these are all of the mapped devices that are currently available around the entire globe. And you can actually click on this Explorer and you can zoom in and see how much people are earning. Now remember, all of these bookmarks, they're available for you when you click the free link in the description, and you'll get all of these sent to you. They also released, outside of the Nodal app, the Nodal Hotspot app. This is an ability for you to have a dedicated device that runs 24/7 in a fixed location, so not your standard mobile phone, and it allows you to use any mobiles that you've got lying around the house, but it also allows you to have a stable and consistent connection to the network. So they allow you to set up another device which runs outside of your normal device to do that. There is a roadmap here of 2023 of what they want to release. What they've done is they've got all of these amazing apps here. I'm not going to have time to go through all of them. They've got the Hotspot app. They've got the NFT collection. The roadmap that they've got here. Phase 1 has already happened. They've had their first listing. And now they're in phase 2, which is the decentralized apps and the growth of the network. And just to show you one of the apps that they created, it's called Click. It's an app that allows people who take photos then to sync that to the blockchain to show that the photos are true, that they were taken at the correct place, at the correct location. With the launch of AI, this has become a feature that people are worried about. And there's a lot more information in here. I'll include that in the document that we've got going forward. We can have a look at the live price of the token at the time of recording, and also we can look at the trend. We can see that on the 90-day analysis, this token has taken a huge jump. And with the crypto bull run coming up, who knows what this coin can do. So let's analyze the Nodal token. We can see that Nodal has a coin price of 0.0072. The daily coined average for a person who's mobile, who's walking around at least for about 6 to 7 hours throughout the entire day, is 25 tokens. The total amount earned daily is 18 cents, and the amount earned monthly is $5.43. The cost to invest is 0. You just utilize the phone that you've got with you. And that's the amazing thing about this project. 100% ROI because there's no investment in this project. The assumption here is that you're moving around all day and you're in a busy place that has IoT devices around you. Now remember, if you set up a Hotspot app and you have tons of these phones in different locations with different people in different places, maybe in your car if you're traveling a lot, that potential for return is going to be really high. So that's number 15. Let's move on to the next number on this list, number 14, and that is Streamer. Streamer token name is Data, current price 0.047 with an estimated monthly earnings of $17. So as always, let's get 2 minutes on the clock and see if we can quickly give an introduction to Streamer. So it's a decentralized data broadcasting network. It is a peer-to-peer network for publishing and subscribing to data in real time. Applications use it for sharing data across applications or broadcasting real-time state changes to large audiences. So this network is incentivizing people for running nodes, and in return, they're going to reward you with the Streamer token. People are able to join the network simply by setting up a node. And there are details here on how you can set up a node. Essentially, you can either be an operator or a delegator. An operator is somebody who takes full responsibility for setting up the node, but a delegator can input any amount and receives tokens, data tokens for doing so. It says here, if you stake 3,000 data, then you can receive 270 data per day. Then this is the option that we're looking at here. The process for setting up as a delegator is really simple. You just put money in your wallet, you click connect, and then you choose any of the operators that you wish to do so. They can get a cut, you get your APY, and it's simple as that. The best way to host one of these, if you don't want to host a node yourself, is to host it on a website called Node Orbit. You can see here that they have a number of different nodes on here, but they do allow you to host Streamer on here as well. Now, whilst it says here that Streamer is sold out, they do actually offer you the opportunity to host a Streamer node for free whilst they're in the test net. So this is a really good opportunity to get a free node set up. You just need to put the money in your account. Now there's a light paper here as well as a more detailed white paper, but they'll be included in all of these amounts. And you can see the Streamer token here over the last 90 days has slowly been rising in price. And as I mentioned, we are in testnet. Took a big spike literally a month ago. And testnet 2 ends in 3 days. let's jump into the profitability of this token. So we can see the coin price, the amount of coins earned per day, what that equates to in dollars, 58 cents. That gives you a monthly earning of $17.34. Now, I've gone with the amount of staking 10,000 data tokens, which will cost you around $477. You can stake less if you wish, but at a 45% API, that's a reasonable return that we can see. The ROI on that at the current price is 825 days. So this is the type of project where you'd really want to be seeing a good run up in price for you to get profitability. But it's a really simple setup. Now, included in the list of items that you'll get when you fill out your details on the form is a link to Node Orbit. And I'll also have a code on there, which hopefully will reduce any prices for you hosting a node. Right, let's jump straight through onto number 13. Might surprise some of you is the helium mining. Now, this is an old project. Many of us wrote this off after going to the moon and then dropping again. But the IoT token, which is currently trading at 0.0020, can earn you around $28. Now, this is my personal earnings, and I'll show you that in a little while later. As again, 2 minutes on the clock. What is helium for those of you that don't know? But there's so many resources online, I didn't want to be too thorough in it. Helium is a people-powered network which is looking to set up a decentralized wireless infrastructure, a network of LoRa miners, allowing there to be a real use case for it. And we've already seen the use of helium being used in a mobile network. But helium itself, if you look at the Explorer, is still well deployed all around the world. And you can see a lot of people that are earning decent amounts at the moment, especially those that gave up in the past. If you zoom into some of these locations in different parts of the world, you can see that it is still up, it is still running. And my particular helium miner actually over the last 30 days has done over $21. If you average that over December 2023, you can see that, and you can see what that equates to in the number of tokens as well. And so it's kind of picked up itself a little bit. And today's price is $21. It can go up depending on the price of the IoT token. And we can see the price of the helium token, if we go over the last, 3-4 months, took a huge jump around December. It jumped from 3 zeros to 2 zeros, which is a large amount. And we can see that whilst it's consolidated, it's starting to move a little bit that way again. Who knows what will happen with the IoT token? And let's look at the profitability based on the analysis that we have here. Current token price of 0.0020. This is on the 1st of January. 473 coins earned. And I earned $28 a month at the token price of 20. Cost of device, now you can buy these secondhand, I've noticed, online on Facebook Marketplace from around $100. eBay, you can get them pretty cheap rather than paying the $400-500 to get one brand new. The assumption here is that it's a cheap miner, that you're in a good location with good elevation and a good antenna. I don't want to go into detail about the helium network, but you need to make sure that you get all of those things in place. But you can still earn a good amount, as I have done over the last month. Right, let's move on to the next one. We're making a headway now, and we're going to go to project number 12. This is the Crank project, token CRKK. Current price is 18 cents with an estimated monthly earning of $36. What is the Crank project? Now, Crank is an IoT proof of network participation built on Cadena. It allows you to utilize your existing helium miner to dual mine helium, but also Crank, which is amazing about this project. The roadmap for Crank started in 2022 when a lot of people were disillusioned with the helium mining. And you can see they've come a long way with that now. It was initially closed to limited number of people onboarding. But as they've reached Q4 of 2023, they have now allowed the opportunity for external people to get involved. So now is the time to join and get involved in Crank. I've got a discount code for Crank, which I'll discuss later on. So now anybody can get involved with the listing on CEX imminent. Joining Crank is simple, and the cost of Crank at the moment, as I mentioned, is around 18 cents. Let's have a look at profitability for this project. So I'm earning around 6.5 tokens a day, which at the current price is around $36 a month. Now, the cost to set up a device isn't the cost of the miner here. I'm talking about the cost of the amount that you need to stake. You need about $250 worth of Crank and the native token Cadena to get started on this. And I do have a $5 discount. Promo code is on the PDF that you'll get emailed to you, and I'll also put it in the description. The assumption here is that you are going to reuse your existing Helium miner, not spending money on that, and that you have a good location to build this network. ROI on this is 106 days at the current price. Let's move on. Number 11 is the Fry Foundation's Traffic and Wildlife Camera. Now, we've covered the Fry Foundation on this channel briefly before, but we haven't talked about these items. With the current price of 0.0024, that's an estimated monthly earning of $45. Now, the Fry Foundation is looking to build a decentralized network of decentralized networks. It's looking to build a resilient and reliable infrastructure for different industries and communities. If we look at the Fry Crypto Explorer, we can see the number of miners that they have online and how many of them are unverified, and a very small number of them are verified. Verifying your miner allows you to earn much more in rewards. You can see the different miners that we've covered on this channel before, the bandwidth, the satellite, and the outdoor satellite miner, as well as the decibel miner, but they've also got a lot more projects that we haven't covered yet. In particular, the wildlife cameras and the traffic cameras are the ones that we'll cover, but there are a lot more on here. Some of these can be dual mined. Looking at these items, you can see them on the website listed at $230, and the price and the amount that you can earn depends whether you verify or unverify your miner. And as mentioned, we do have a discount code of Passive Crypto, which knocks off $80, that's 35% on these miners. So you can see that over the last 180 days, the coin has taken a huge jump in earnings. So for those of you that got in early, hopefully you were able to cash out. Now, it's a little bit less than what it was at its all-time high of 0.005, but we can see that there is potential, but we don't know where things are going to go. Right, let's go into the profitability now of these particular miners. At a coin price of 0.0024, that's a potential earning of 647 tokens. That's $45 a month. With a startup cost of $230, if you minus the discount, that's only $149 for this miner, with a ROI of 97 days. Now, the assumptions on this miner is that you purchase your miner, you verify it, and you keep it updated and online. That's what's important with regards to this particular miner. So at $45, that was our 11th miner. We're going to move on to the top 10 now. We've now entered the top 10. Let's have a look and see what is number 10. Once again, we have the Fry Foundation, this time with the bandwidth, decibel, and the satellite miners. Now, the reason this is at number 10 is because the miners are slightly more expensive, only about $20 more, which makes the return on investment just that little bit different. Now, these miners also earn, if you have a verified miner, 647 tokens, which is similar to the last one, but they can be utilized if you have multiple miners, multiple devices at one location, depending on the type of miner. As we discussed previously, you can get the bandwidth miner, you can get the satellite miner, you can get the decibel miner. So these are the ones that you can get particularly. And the discount code Passive Crypto is active for this miner as well. So let's have a look at the profitability for this miner. Same number of tokens earned, same amount per month, $45. The cost to set up after your discount is $169, which is around 110 days for your ROI. Again, that's if you're verified, you keep it updated and you're online, and you purchase the miner, as opposed to just downloading the software and connecting your own device. Exciting times. Let's move on to number 9. Coming in at number 9, a project that I'm really excited about. It's Demo, and this is with the macaron. Yes, that was my French accent, and I don't apologize. Token price is 39 cents. The estimated monthly earnings are $51.71. What is Demo? Demo turns your car's data into an asset. It's the first mobile app that allows you to own and monetize your car's data. If we look at the Demo Explorer, we can get a size of the project at the moment. More than 2 million miles traveled just in a week, over 33,000 cars that have been connected, and 2,000 signups just in the last week. And these are the number of vehicles that have been connected and the stats on this at the moment. With the Demo project, you can also connect to the marketplace. Using the data that you have, Demo makes money if you purchase extra services because of the data that they have. They're connected in the partners through projects like Helium, and so they are very well known. Now, OGs on the channel will remember when I spoke about Demo, and hopefully you made good money on the back of this. And I'll talk about my Demo item, which is later on in the list, about how I made more than 18,000 tokens, which is around $8,000 at all-time high. The Demo macaron is only £80. Now, I've converted that to dollars for those of you that are living across the pond. And as I've mentioned, we do have a discount code which will knock 10% off your order, so you get it for a little bit cheaper. The code is always passive crypto. The Demo price, if we look at it over the last 2 months, you can see how it jumped in price. There was a previous all-time high, which was around April, and it absolutely smashed that all-time high. So we're on a bit of a bull run at the moment with the Demo coin. Let's see where it goes. Now, in order to estimate the Demo coin, there is a user by the name of Osvaldo. Now, all of these links are going to be in the bookmark list that you'll get for free. Once you click the link in the description, I'll email that across to you. But what he's done is he's estimated the number of coins that you earn, maximum coins that you're going to earn per day. And the Demo macaron, if you're on level 2, and that's what I've assumed it on, you're going to be earning 31 Demo. If you're on level 1, you're going to be earning 21 Demo. That's per week. So what are you expecting to earn on this project? At the current token price, with the amount that you're earning per daily, it's going to be $51.71 a month. That's about $1.72 a day. The device is $99. With 10% off, that's going to be $89. And then if you use my code 65RVL4 when you join, you get another 50 Demo, which at the moment is worth $20 and could be worth more in the future. But based on that $20 valuation and the 10% that you're getting off, it's going to be a $30 discount, which is $69 for the device, which is giving you an amazing ROI of 40 days. That's if on the assumption that you receive it soon and the number of cars on the network doesn't exponentially increase, reducing your earnings exponentially. So let's move on. We're making a good progress. Number 8 is the Ice River CAS KS0 Pro. Mining the CAS token, current price of the token is 10 cents with an estimated monthly earnings of $84. Let's talk a little bit about this project. Now, CAS claims to be the fastest open source, decentralized and fully scalable one-layer project, blockchain project in the world. So what you're able to do with this project is mine the Casper coin. You can do so by mining the Ice River CAS KS0 Pro. This miner is an ASIC miner. This has the increased specifications, and I'll talk a little bit how this can actually be increased by overclocking. The cost is $429. Now, the profitability of the CAS miner at the stock hash rate and power, based on current pricing, shows around $58 a month. But this can be overclocked, and there are lots of videos online showing you how to do it. If you overclock it and you account for about 10 cents of electricity, you can exponentially increase your earnings. Here you can see the earnings have jumped up to around $88, even higher than the amount that we showed in our prediction. So this is a really, really easy plug and play miner. Just connect it to the internet, plug it in and get it going. The hardware itself is not super expensive. I'll include all of these links as always. And if we look at the CAS token price, we'll notice that over the last 30 days and over the last 90 days, the token has increased in price quite a bit. If we look at over the last year and even all-time highs, we can see that it's currently at an all-time high. And I know people that have been mining this for a long time, so hopefully you got your due rewards. We're going to jump quickly into the profitability of this miner. Coin price being 10 cents. The daily coins earn 28 coins per day. Sees around $84, but as we showed, it can even be higher. The device is around $450, and we don't have a discount for this particular item. Now, the assumptions are that the mining difficulty stays steady because, of course, the more people that join this network, the less you're going to earn. And that's the same with all of these projects. And that you're overclocked to the optimum settings, which can be done. There are simple videos about it online. ROI on this is 160 days, bringing in $84 a month. Moving on to number 7. It's our final Fry product in this lineup, and that is the Fry high-end weather miner, which at today's price of 0024 is getting you around $91 a month if you have a verified model.
having a look on the website, you can see that the device itself costs around $350, and the earnings here are $1,294 if you have a verified model. Now, with the discount that you can get of passive crypto, that's knocking off over $122. So your final price is around $227 for this high-end miner. What makes it so profitable? Let's go into the numbers. So with the token price of 0.0024, the daily coins earned of 1,294, that's $3 a day. That's over $91 a month. The cost of the device minus the $123 discount is $227, an ROI of 74 days. Assumption is that you purchase the high-end miner and you verify it and you keep it updated and online. Now with this particular miner, if you have a Weather XM miner, you can buy a license and you can dual mine. I'll make a separate video on that because that's what I'm planning to do with my device at the moment. Right, we're moving into the top 6. Let's go. Project number 6, a project that I'm really passionate about, is Demo. Once again, this time the Auto PI. Now, I did make a video on this project. I'm going to link it in the top right-hand corner. Those of you who got in at that time, I hope you benefited from it. Now, the device itself is around $300. The discount code knocks off around $30. And if you use the promo code to get 50 free Demo, which are worth around $20, that gives you a total discount of around $50. The total coins earned at the moment for the Demo, based on the analysis that we have here, if you have a level 2, which I have, is 74 Demo. I should have much higher, but I went on holiday and I stupidly unplugged my Demo and I lost my streak. Otherwise, I should be earning at least 95 Demo at the moment. Let's have a look at the profitability on this item. With 10 tokens earned a day, $4 a day, that's $125 earned a month. That's at today's prices. With the discount of $50, you're paying $250 for your device. That's a 60-day ROI. Now, this assumption was based on you being at a level 2 and rising, with the number of vehicles not exponentially increasing. Because if, for example, tomorrow 5,000 vehicles come on the system, you know for a fact that the price is going to deduct because the less amount is being distributed. But at $125, it takes the 6th spot. Right, get your cup of coffee ready. We're going into the last 5. Now, as we get into the top 5, now is a good time to remind you, if you stay till the end, you are going to get that bonus project that absolutely nobody is talking about at the moment. Number 5 is the Neoxa Smart Node. Token name is Neox, and the current price is 0.0037 with an estimated monthly earnings of $166 a month. The Neoxa network runs on a proof of work algorithm, and it allocates 45% of its reward to miners. You can also earn the token through a system they have called Play to Earn. So if you play certain games, including Fortnite and some other games, and you don't try to cheat, they actually can pay you in the Neoxa token. Specifically, we're going to talk about the smart nodes. The smart nodes are a specialized node on the blockchain network. If we have a look here, so smart nodes, according to Neoxa, are an innovative feature like master nodes, and they allow the network to run. To run a smart node, you don't need a huge deal. You just need a simple 2 cores, 4 GB RAM, and 60 GB of SSD. If you don't have the good connection or a good network, you can host your own node on Node Orbit. It's around $72 a month. It's just a hands-off way of being able to do this. And because we're passive crypto mining, we want to utilize as many of these opportunities as we can. Now, the earnings for this are around 2,250 tokens per 48 hours. And I've also included an address here of a miner that's put his address online so you can monitor and see how much he's earning. You can see at the current price of 0.0037, and if we look at how the token price has increased over time, we can see that it has increased over the last 2 months. Now let's have a look at the breakdown of the earnings for this token. At the current coin price, you're earning around 1,500 tokens a day. That's the 2,250 I mentioned over the 48 hours. That's $5.50 a day. That's $166 a month. The cost of 1 million Neoxa, which is the minimum amount to stake, is £3,690. So this is the most expensive of the projects that I'm going to outline today, with an ROI of 667. The assumption being that 1 million Neoxa staked, you've got a $72 VPS cost, and you're earning around 2,250 NEOX every 40 hours. So that is number 5 at $166. Let's move on to project number 4. Number 4 is a favorite on this channel. It's GeoDNet Space Weather Miner. Now, for those of you that are OGs on the channel, you remember this video that I made about it a long time ago. I was one of the first people to receive this miner and review it. Current price is 11 cents and the monthly earning is $167 a month. Now, GeoDNet is trying to build a community of satellite miners. They have over 3,400 miners around the world. You can have a look here at the map of the number of miners that have been deployed. And if you're fortunate enough to live in an area that has something called a super hex, you can claim that super hex. And you can see here on the left-hand side some of the super hexes and how much you can earn from them. Now, I've had my miner online for a long time. I originally bought the original miner, which was this one, which is the dual band. They no longer do this. So if you have one of these, you can save yourself the money by purchasing a triple band upgrade card, which I have done, and I'll make a separate video on how you can attach that. If not, and you're new to the project, you can go ahead and get the triple band base station, includes the antenna, at $695. Now, as always, I've always got you covered. If you use a passive crypto code, you'll get 10% off. That's $69 off, coming in at $625 for this device. If we look at the GeoD token, the token has performed in the long run quite well. A series of token burns and also other incentives have pushed the token price up. At the moment it's at 11 cents, but all-time high was around 17 cents. Let's see where the token goes going forward. If we jump into profitability, we can see the coin price, the daily coins earned, how much was earned daily in dollars, which is $5.58, and the amount earned monthly is $167. With the cost of the device minus the $70 discount you'll get if you use my code PassiveCrypto, it's $626, which gives you an ROI of 112 days. Now, the assumption here is that you have a triple band miner, that you have good data streams. Now, to get good data streams, you have to ensure that your device is positioned in a strong location. You can see on the screen an example of how your miner should be deployed. Essentially, you need a clear view of the sky. You can't be surrounded by trees or buildings. This will affect your earnings because it means you won't have good data streams. That's the GeoDNet project at $167. Let's go into our bottom 3. Number 3 is the ETC-MC node, which is mining the ETC POW token at a current price of 68 cents. That's $173 currently that this miner is earning. Now, I haven't covered this miner yet on this channel, but having a look at the ETC-MC project, it's aiming to be a decentralized organization that's going to fund new and upcoming projects on the Ethereum Classic network. And it does this through profits made from node sales, membership fees in the form of NFTs, and income from the mining pool and the mining farm. And what happens is, as you're a member of this DAO, you have voting rights and access to different benefits. You also have the ability to vote on cuts on earnings. And there was a recent vote which reduced earnings by 20%, in line with one of the other rules on this project, which is that every time 1,000 miners come online, they do cut the rewards by a certain amount. That's to maintain momentum and ensure that there isn't a surge in price and then a quick sell-off. There is a whole NFT aspect of this, and you can mint and get NFTs, and they give you different kind of voting rights, and they also give you different payouts, but we won't go into the detail on that on this video. If we look at the ETC POW token, we can see that it has started to drop in price. This could be because people are starting to sell off their tokens as they receive less tokens. But if we go overall, we can see that we are a little bit off the all-time high being $2.54. So investing in this would be under the understanding that perhaps this token is going to rise in price again as a lot of the other projects rally in their price. The products that they have on their store is either a plug-and-play node, or you can download a software license. This just means that you have to fiddle a little bit more and you have to program it, whereas the plug-and-play node is going to allow you just to buy it and plug it in. As always, I've got a discount code of Passive Crypto that's going to knock off 5% on your total order. Let's look at the profitability of this item. So the coin price being at 68 cents, you're earning 8.5 tokens a day, which is $5 a day. That's $173 earned. The cost of the device setup is $496 if you're buying the plug and play. With the discount of $30, it's $466 if you're buying the plug and play. There is currently no discount on the software if you have your own device. Now, if you have a Fry Foundation bandwidth miner or satellite miner, all you need to do is buy an upgrade on the hard drive and you can actually use that to mine. So you won't have to purchase your own plug and play device unless you didn't want the hassle. If you wanted to purchase your own plug and play, you've got your promo code there at the top. The return on investment is 80 days. The assumption here is that there are no more DAO votes and also that you're utilizing an existing PC just to save costs if you're downloading the software. Otherwise, you can buy the plug and play. And remember, it's one license per device. So that's the ETC MC node at $173. We're now getting towards the last two passive crypto mining projects. Now, in second spot, this is going to be controversial to some of you, but the numbers just don't lie. So this is restricted only to the United States. But if you live in the United States of America, this is the number 2 project that I would recommend based on the income and the returns, and that is Helium Mobile. It's had a massive surge in price over the last month, but with the token price at the moment of 0.0032, you're earning anywhere from $400 and I've seen upwards of $3,000 a month, if not more. Now, if we look at the Helium 5G website, you can see the different bundles that are offered by different providers, and that's why it's so difficult to get an exact earning on this. You can buy a cheap indoor or outdoor miner, but these are the ones that are not going to give you the highest returns. As you can see on this website here, you can get 1 times, 2.5 or 4 times reward multiplier depending on how sophisticated and expensive your setup is. You know, if you ever look on the Freedom Fi website, for example, the $2,500 model is going to give you 2.5 times rewards as a multiplier. Now, the good thing about this is on the Helium Planner website, you can go on a coverage map, and I've just zoomed into New York here. This is overlooking an area where you can see has a decent coverage. And if I choose the center here, which is presumably a good area, you can see that this person has earned over $100 just in one day. So if you multiply that by a month, that's over $3,000 for being in a location as strong as this. So imagine that as a return. You'd make your return back pretty easily. And it gives you an idea of the type of radio that you have here. This is an outdoor CBRS radio. And if we zoom into another location which might not be as congested or as popular, and you can see how much this individual's earning here, you can see they're still earning around $10 a day. So it really varies depending on your location, on your area, and how much that you're going to earn. But if you're living in America, this is definitely going to be a good option for you. Now, the price of the Helium token has been rising. It's fallen slightly in the last day or two, but you can see this exponential rise that took place, huge returns that took place here from 000 figures to 00s. So you can see that there is a huge potential for this to grow. Now, 2 more things that you need to be aware of is HIP 105, which is the hex limits, and it's HIP 103, which is your Oracle boosting. Now, I don't have time to go into this. They are bookmarked and they will be in the list of bookmarks that you'll get. So if you're interested in this project, you do need to check these out. If you're not familiar with Helium, then you won't know what that means. You'll need to read this and really make sure that you're in an area that is not congested in its hex. Let's quickly analyze the returns on this. But as I said, this can vary. This is probably the lowest amount that I've seen, but it can go as high as $3,000, if not more, a month. At the current coin price, with a daily coin average of around 5,000 a day, that's nearly $16 a day, which is over $483 a month, which can vary. The cost of the device, again, varies on how much you can invest in an outdoor radio, the quality, the reward multiplier. But this, I think, is going to be the best bet for you to make maximum returns at the moment, given the use case that Helium 5G has across America. If you made it this far, then well done. Congrats to you. Give yourself a pat on the back. If you like the content, why not like and a thumbs up to this video? It really helps the algorithm. Let's jump straight into number 1 earning project for 2024, and that is Hive Mapper. Earning the Honey token. Current token price of 21 cents is going to be earning you $1,102 a month.
incredible earnings, and I'm going to tell you a little bit more about how you can maximize those returns with the offers that they have at the moment. Let's quickly run into the project details, and then we can run into the returns. So we can see here the project is similar to Demo. It's leveraging vehicle data, but instead of the internal mechanics of your vehicle, it's the mapping data. So how do you earn? You drive, you have a dash cam that records the data around you, and then you can earn. It's as simple as that. Now, they have two products on the website. They have the Hive Mapper Dashcam, and they've got the Dashcam S. This obviously is a much better high quality with 4K video recording capabilities, but people are recording just as fine returns from this. One of the amazing things about this product is you're getting utility. You're getting a Dashcam out of it as well. If you look at the Hive Mapper or the Honey token, you can see that there were people that are accumulating all year, and I bet they really made their returns, as the all-time high was on the 14th of December at 26 cents, and now we're very close to that. As of 2 days ago, it was 26 cents. Today, it's 21 cents. And who knows where this is going to go going forward. You can see the size of this project globally, the number of kilometers that have been mapped. It's very active, of course, in these countries, in these areas. You've got Canada, Mexico. You've got a lot of South American countries here. You've even got mapped here in South Africa and certain countries here in the African continent, areas here. You can see key roads around Morocco that are being mapped out, and all over the world as well. And just to give you an idea of the size, there's over 6.9 million kilometers of the road that have been mapped that they're able to get their returns on. So that is Hive Mapper, an incredible project. And that's not all. If you order on the website using my code PassiveCrypto, you can get a 10% discount. That means you're going to get $30 knocked off your order. What's even better is right now they have an offer that's going on from January the 1st to the 31st. If you order a dash cam, you'll get 1,000 free honey. All you have to do is map 200 kilometers and fill out a form, and they'll send you $1,000 of free honey. 1,000 free honey is worth $200. So that not only is going to give you the highest ROI of any project I've listed, it's going to give you the best returns. That's on today's pricing. Of course, as with any of these projects, the number of cars that go online, the potential earnings or the number of coins is going to decrease. But does that mean that the price of the coin goes up? So even if you earn less coins, if the price goes up, you still win. As always, let's quickly run through the earnings of this coin. With a coin price of 21 cents, the daily coins earned of 175 coins. Now that's based on research I did on people who have these and have been noting their rewards. So this is on an average of 50 miles that have been driven. But of course, if you drive more, you earn more. You drive less, you earn less. That's an estimated daily amount of $36 and a whopping $1,102 on the monthly amount. Again, with all of these earnings, they're all estimated. It all depends on how much you drive. But if we look at the cost to invest, it's $300. You use the passive crypto, you get $30 off. You claim the 1,000 free honey, which today is worth $200. Now, when you get your device and when you claim it, will it be worth $200? It could be worth less. It could be worth more. But if we go on today's price, that's $200 worth. So if you combine those two, that's a $200 saving. You're going to be getting almost a $230 discount, which means that the true cost, if all of this adds up, it's all conjecture, is $70. With your ROI is going to be in 2 days. And the assumption here is that you drive 50 miles a day. You could be driving more, you'll be earning more, and you claim the 1,000 free honey offer. So that's number one. I hope that you really enjoyed this video. And as I said, if you are sticking through this video for the long run, there's going to be a link in the description for you to claim all of the data that I've researched, plus that bonus coin. Yes, that bonus project, that bonus coin. I'll give you a little bit more of a hint. This project requires no financial investment. It just requires you to physically attend a place and verify your biometrics. All you got to do is just click I want this. It is free, but you can put a figure in if you wanted to. It's again up to you if you felt there was value in it. And I'll also send you this, which is my editable Excel sheet, which will allow you to change, edit, move around prices as they are today. It'll allow you to make the most of your monthly earnings. You can even add your own coins on there as well in the description. I hope you enjoyed this project. Next week, I'm going to release that bonus project to the public. So if you want to be the first to hear about that, just click on the link in the description and get your project. That's it from me. Let me know if you like this long format video. Let me know if there was good value in it. I really poured a lot of energy into this video, and I'm hoping that it really
benefits you and the community, and wishing you all the best in 2024. Passive Crypto Mining signing out.